title to this message today is Righteous Giving. Somebody say righteous giving. Say it again, righteous giving. Righteous giving. And one of the things that's very, very important to us, church, important to God, that is living right before God is more important than our sacrifices to God. We say that again. Living right before God is more important than our sacrifices to God. And that's why God gave us this message, righteous giving. Righteous giving. Let me say this right. Let me say it like this. Unless and until you can live right, you can't give right. Unless and until I can live right, it's impossible for me to give right. And so let's stand as you get Malachi. Where am I going, church? Somebody tell me. Malachi what? Somebody, y'all already know where it is. You know where that is already? How you know that already? You know that? Okay, somebody quoted from you. You know it that well quoted. What does it say? Now that's somebody quoting it, church. They're not reading from the Bible, so I'm gonna give them the microphone. Let them quote it. Listen.
Bring ye all your tithes into the storehouse, and that there may be meat in my house, and prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts. I will not open the windows of heaven and pour out your blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it.
Now, she read it that time, but the first time she quoted it from memory. In church, the reason, let me just see a show of hands. How many people have heard that scripture before? Taught, preached, or whatever? Raise your hand. That's everybody, just about everybody in here with the exception of a few people. That's the vast majority of us. Now, if I ask some people to quote, out of John chapter 20, what Jesus said right before he went back to heaven, most people can't quote that. But that's more important than what you just quoted. But you can quote that. Stand to your feet, everybody. We're getting ready to go there. Malachi chapter 3. Go to Malachi chapter 3. The reason we can quote that so well is because it's been taught to us to death. It's been preached and taught to death. And the problem a lot of times, church, is it has not been properly, not it, but God's righteousness has not been properly taught before you teach Malachi 3:10.